Good morning, afternoon now. It's noon, Wednesday, May 28th. Can't remember what I did on my last video. I had to jump down and get to Lone Pine. I just had too much weight, and I didn't think I had enough food or fuel. But I was also not doing well emotionally. Just wasn't sure if I wanted to be on trail anymore, actually. Many people say this all the time and never understood it, but you just kind of reach your breaking point where, well, one, people need to understand this is not, I thought the same thing, this is not a joy walk. This is hard. And after 700 miles, or sooner for that matter, but you kind of would like your own bed and your family and your wife or your, whatever it is, your girlfriend and your home, and just need a break. And I was feeling that, and so I just knew that I needed to get down in here, do some laundry, real laundry, take a real shower, and hold on, Trail Pass, Cottonwood Pass. I came from the left, I'm going to the right. Just need to make sure. Yes. My shin was actually kind of starting to hurt a little bit, so I just made the decision. Try and make this short. Lone Pine, for anybody who wants to know, is not a trail angel town. It is a good place to resupply and get equipment because they have 2 equipment stores that are just tiny. It's just a one main street little town, but they have everything a hiker needs. The problem is, if you can't get a hitch, the 3 people that will give you rides, they want cash, and they want $80 to $90 cash in hand to do anything. I had to pay $90 because I couldn't get a hitch. And then I couldn't get a hitch last night, couldn't get a ride. Asked people at the bar, at the restaurant, at the equipment store, nothing. So I went out and I started to thumb it this morning at 7 a.m. and sat there for 2 hours, nothing. I kind of just wanted to quit. I'm just over it. I hated this town because I had conversations with the other drivers, and they're like, we don't, they want their cash, period. They're not trail angels. And so I finally got a hitch from a guy who is a hiker, and he saw me and knew that I'd been there for a while because he was working. But got up to the trailhead finally, which is a 50-minute drive, and I want to say a 6,000, 7,000 foot climb in a car. And didn't want any money. Told me everything I needed to know about the Sierra, and got out and left my sticks in his car. So now I was stuck with no way to get a hold of anybody because there's no service here, and now I don't have walking sticks. So I essentially just laid on the ground and gave up. Literally, I laid in the middle of the parking lot and gave up. I heard a car coming and didn't care. Car came, drove right up next to me, stopped. All the doors opened. I hear, well, this isn't where we expected to see you. Your name should be Speed Bump, not Red Bull. And it was a few of the guys from Kennedy Meadows. Great guys. And I was trying to keep from crying because I gave up. And I decided to sit up as they're pulling their stuff out of the pack, and the guy that was driving them said, "Get in the car, let's go find your sticks. I will bring you back to Trailhead." I didn't quite believe him, but he kept on saying, "Let's do it. Don't worry about it. Don't want your money. Get in the car, let's go find your sticks. And I'll get you back here." Even he said, people don't understand in life, in the city, what kindness means. And he loves this lifestyle because there's kindness. And when you get into the daily grind, people are all assholes and fighting. And out here it's just, what do you need? I'll give you the shirt off my back. He made me feel a lot better. We got down, and it's not an easy drive. Got down to the town. We actually drove around the streets, found Tom's car, and in the subway parking lot, and I got my sticks. Got back up to the trail here, and cruise control gave me a hug. He said that he and his friend, who were first responders and in the military, they had a breaking point as well in the mountains, and walked out of there better people. I said, well, this is definitely me breaking, because I am tired of things just not going right. I'm tired of dealing with the pain constantly all day. But people like that, Tom and cruise control, they don't realize it, but they change, they affect people. Their decisions, which they think are minuscule, change people's courses in life for the better. It's a noon start instead of a 8 a.m. start, so I'm 4 hours behind, but at this point I am not going to complain. I'm thankful I won't get to the campsite Crabtree that I want, that Tom was telling me about, but I am going to try and get up to Cottonwood Pass, make this climb, and try and keep my body together. I also wanted to say Sparks is back on trail with Martin, about 4 days ahead of me. They are at the campground that I'm gonna go to get down into Bishop, so they're back on trail. Well, she is, and then he came in for the Sierra. But oh, Tom remembers Sparks, and I thought that was interesting. You know, it's like Tom gives these people, us, rides. He's a hiker too. He's hiked these mountains for 50 years or more, and he gets it. But just the kindness of using your own money and gas and vehicle to so that others can continue their happiness and enjoyment. It's worth way more than they may realize. But if they see this, later on in the future. Thank you for being my trail angels. That way is where I came, Lone Pine. That way is Kennedy Meadows in Mexico. I'm at 11,500 feet. This morning I was at 3,000. There's my icon, my tent site that I'm aiming for, 8.7. I don't know if I'm going to make that. Well, 761 elevation is 9,600, so at 354 feet of ascent and then 2,200 down. Love the knees. See, the entire body. So that's Chicken Spring Lake there. It's thawing out. Would not walk on it. Can't remember the name of this valley. But anyway, I'll probably be going around this whole section here, so I'll probably have this view for a while. But you guys won't. So next time you have to come with me. Any of you lose the bandana?
No, okay.
No one? A green bandana?
Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, that's alright.
I heard voices.
We can take it if you want. We're camping with him tonight. Thanks for grabbing that. You want to go ahead?
Thank you. Tricky one.
Coming in.
Oh my God, it's beating us.
I just found a spot to pull in.
I made it to my campsite next to a river. It did. Can't remember. .5 miles in 6 hours, so I hiked from noon to 6. But 13.5 miles is pretty good. It's going to be a cold night. Surrounded by snow. It's going to be a wet morning. I have a feeling I'm just going to be soaked. Trying to decide if I should put the rain fly on to catch some of the dew, but I don't know. Maybe I will, I don't know. Wanted to show you this deadfall tree. This is why it's called a deadfall. And you just never know. Perfectly looking, healthy looking tree, green, snaps. And then just, that's the trail right here. And there's a camp spot right there. So you just have to be careful. So I just saw that camp spot right over there. By that rock. I probably should have gone over there. river. Not sure what it's called. And there was some deer over here, right there. Looked at me as I walked by. McKinley is that way. So tomorrow gotta hike up that, up and over. And then I'm gonna camp at the base of Forester Pass tomorrow, and then the next day, the morning, I'm gonna go up over Forester Pass. So snowshoes, snowshoes or crampons, the whole thing, ice axe. So interesting. And tomorrow I actually might need to use the snowshoes, so we'll see. Finishing up my water. I'm starting to get cold, and I'm gonna go to bed.